Welcome back to That Dad Guy. It's October 14th, 2022. Another beautiful day outside. It's 20 degrees. That's 2 days in a row we've hit 20 degrees, and here we are almost the middle of October, so pretty pleased about that. It's mail week, and I got a bunch of mail. I got 7 official ones, 16 swaps. So 23 is a pretty good number. I'm pleased with that. Also, thank you to Petra, who's been supplying me with candy from the birthday package. I didn't get any cake on my birthday yet. I may get some this weekend. I might get some cheesecake or something this weekend. But the sweets that were in there from Petra, I've been working on through the week. So thank you for that. Thank you also to Shara, who sent a nice package as well. Stickers and things that are in there. I've been using some of those because I've been trying to catch up on all the postcards from last week that I needed to catch up on. I have caught up on all of those other than 2 swaps that I still have to do. But I think I'll have time this weekend to do that. Also, if you saw my Lego minifigures, you'll see that I got 5 of the new Muppets minifigures. I went out and picked up a few more packs too because I'm a completionist and I want to have the other ones. And ones like Kermit and Miss Piggy, I'd love to have those in my collection as well. So hopefully in some of the bags that I bought, they will be in there. I won't do another video, I don't think, on those ones opening, but I might show some pictures on Instagram or something to that effect. The other thing that happened, Canada Post issued a new stamp, the Diwali stamp. So this is the booklet. Here are the newest stamps to come out for Diwali. If you're unfamiliar with Diwali, what it says on the back of the booklet is, Diwali is one of India's most important holidays observed by Hindus, Buddhists, Sikhs, and others around the world. According to one myth, the festival originated to honor the return of Prince Rama and his wife Sita after 14 years in exile. After slaying a 10-headed demon king, Rama returned home to assume his rightful place on the throne. Villagers illuminated their homes and the couple's path with rows of oil lamps, beginning the tradition that remains central in the joyful celebration of good prevailing over evil. This year, Diwali falls on October 24th. So those are the new stamps that were issued. The Diwali stamps that get issued are very, very colorful. I'm going to put up a couple images of the ones that Canada Post has put out over the last few years, so you can see those next to the stamp we have here. So, yeah, you can see the oil lamp central in the stamp. So I was glad to pick those up. Now let's get to some postcards. So we'll start with the official ones first. This one comes from Puerto Rico. Nice rainforest card, or I guess it's the national forest card here in Puerto Rico. And Puerto Rico is a part of the US, so United States postage on the back. But look at the number, 14,734, so not too many official ones coming out of Puerto Rico. I hadn't realized that Puerto Rico actually had a separate number than the US does, so that was interesting to see. And the person wrote that they did survive and recovering from the latest hurricane that's gone through that area. So yeah, it actually had someone else, when the hurricane was coming up here, contacted me from Puerto Rico, Jessie, and we'll talk about her a little bit later too. The next one I have is this one here, coming from Russia. You can see postcard has all sorts of different stamps depicted on the front, and on the back we have those beautiful stamps. So it was interesting to get this card, having stamps on the front and stamps on the back, just because of my love for the Russian stamps and what they depict. So thank you for that. That comes from, last one came from Sora from Puerto Rico. I forgot to mention that. And this one comes from Dennis from Russia. The next card I have comes from Germany. It is a Lego themed postcard. I'm just trying to see if I can get a name on this one, but I don't see a name, unfortunately. But he did write in French and English on the back. I appreciated that. There are the stamps. Thank you. It's the one stamp I'll be looking for from Germany now going forward, is to see if I can get a hold of that Postcrossing stamp that just got issued. All right, the next card comes from Satomi in Japan. It's a Lord of the Rings card. And she actually lives in the town of Toyota, where the famous vehicles all originated from, and the town was named after it. There are the stamps. A nice ship stamp, an animal stamp. Next card comes from the United States. And this comes from Auburn in New York, where the person is visiting. And his name is Matthew. And Matthew has these stamps on the back. I really like this one. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen that one before. It's a very heavy cancellation mark through, so you can't see a lot of it. Appreciate that. So thank you, Matthew. Yuko sent me this really cute hedgehog and koala card. Love this so much. This is so cool. Yuko is in Japan, and she says it suddenly got cold there. Autumn is coming. When this was written, the date here is September 21st. So yeah, it says the leaves are turning yellow and red, and they're really beautiful. And they are the same here as well. There are the stamps. So thank you, Yuko, for that postcard. Thank you so much for your depiction of what's happening with the autumn where you are. And we're having similar type color changes here as well, and the temperature is changing, although today is pretty nice. All right, the next one was this envelope, and it comes from the Ukraine. It is an official one. When it arrived, the envelope was actually open, so I'm hoping whatever was sent in it is all that was supposed to be sent in it. So this card was sent. Her name is Ruskolana, and from the Ukraine. And so this is the city where she's from. She's 21 years old, graduated with a bachelor's degree in Ukrainian philosophy, now works as a teacher's assistant in junior classes. Says he's watched my videos and really liked them. I keep switching between his and her. I'm sorry. Watched all the videos. It says, as you know, there's a war going on. What I really like is how he put this at the back. It says, glory to Ukraine, glory to heroes, glory to the nation, death to the enemies, Ukraine above all. So that's the Ukrainian slogan right now. So thank you for that. And then they included, let me just get this off the tape. As you may or may not know, I was asking for Ukrainian stamps from people to collect for my father. He used yellow and blue tape. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the camera around and show you the stamps that he sent. So these are the stamps that were in the envelope. I don't know if there was anything else in the envelope other than these, but there was the postcard, and then these were all together in a little bundle. I really like this Christmas one here, or these two Christmas ones. They look like they're part of the same set. So thank you, Ruskolana, for all these. And I apologize that I kept switching between male and female pronouns in there. But I appreciate the envelope, the card, the stamps. All right, let's move on to the other swaps that I have. The first one I'm going to talk about is this one here. And the cancellation mark shows that it comes from Puerto Rico. So I think this comes from Jessie. I sent a message out to her to see if she did send this one, because it's not signed on the back. But I'm going based on the cancellation mark, and I don't know anybody else from Puerto Rico that might be sending something to me. I thought this was really cute, this little envelope that's here. And I actually sent her a message asking if I'm supposed to open this, because it does feel like there's maybe something right in here, but I didn't want to ruin the postcard if this was how she was meaning to decorate it. So I haven't touched it. So if there is a message somewhere, I don't know what it is. If it's in here, I will open it when you let me know that there's something in it. And those are the stamps that Jessie put on it. But thank you for the hedgehog postcard. All right, as you know, October 1st was World Postcard Day, so you're going to start seeing a theme in some of the mail that's coming in. This particular postcard comes from Smokey in Wisconsin. And we got the Peanuts characters up here. Oh, I like those stamps. We got the rabbit there as well. You can see Smokey's mark there and hedgehogs on there. Thank you, Smokey. The next world postcard comes from Lila in the US as well. And those are the stamps that she's included. And if you'll notice, I'm starting to do, we've got a recipe card and a paperclip. This is my brother's latest suggestion for how I should be covering up my address on these cards. So I'm going to follow see how it works out. I was going through a lot of sticky notes, so I put a sticky note on it, and then it would be good for maybe 2 or 3 cards if I was lucky. And then I might write on it too for a future card that I was sending out. So I'm trying to reduce the amount of waste, and this might be the key on how to do that. Because if I can just put a paper clip on, I'll just keep reusing this, and then I won't write on them like I was before. I used to write on them the name of the person, so when I do a swap back, I could just use that same sticky for that person, and then it was used up. Now I'm looking at actually just writing the name on the card that I've chosen for them under where I put the stamp. So that's what I'm trying to do. All right, another world postcard coming. This one's coming from India, and as it's not signed and I'm not familiar with the different names, I'm not sure which person from India has sent this to me. If it's Basil, I don't see Basil's name on it, but if it's someone else, please leave me a note and tell me that you sent it. There are the stamps. And then another one. So we've got quite a few like this. This one comes from Renee Lewis. Hopefully you're watching her channel on YouTube. She does good post-crossing content as well. And then there's the forever stamp that's on there. And yeah, a couple little decorations, including a donut there. So thank you, Renee, for that. So what is that? That's 4 of the same world postcards came through. So I'm very happy to have been in everybody's thoughts on World Postcard Day. Now let's take World Postcard Day and let's go to Austria. So this card here is from Carl in Austria. He went to a meetup, and this is the Vienna meetup card. Here are the stamps that Carl put on it. Thank you, Carl. And I have this card also from Austria. I really like this one here, the Red Nose Campaign. And in it, he went to the same meetup. So he sends me that card as well. This is from Christian. You can see all the people's marks on the back. And they put out 2 that day, so he sent me the other card as well that was happening at the meetup. I really like this card as well with the horses and the horse-drawn carriages. And there is everybody on the back that signed it. So technically this one hasn't been addressed. It could be sent off again, but I'll keep it for the collection. So thank you, Christian, for sending that. And I'm curious, Christian, Carl, do you guys know each other? Have you communicated back and forth that you are sending cards both to me at the same time? Very curious about that. If you're at a meetup, if you know that you're sending the same card to me. All right. Here we have this one here, World Postcard, 3rd annual. This comes from Linda in Georgia, also known as Linda Stamp Gal. She sent this card off. Look at the older stamp there. Really love that one, Linda. Thank you for that. And then we've got the Forever stamp up there as well, and a little hedgehog sticker. Really appreciate everything Linda does. She leaves great comments and of encouragement on my channel. She also is a good supporter of other channels as well, so I appreciate that she keeps in contact, keep things going. So thank you, Linda. Here we have this card. This comes from Dave in the United States, and this is in Chicago on Route 66, the famous road. And here are some of the new pony car stamps, muscle cars, if you will. And we've got a football stamp as well there. So thank you, Dave, for that. Now we have a birthday card. This actually arrived the day after my birthday, so she almost got it exactly right. She was trying to calculate when to send the card for it to arrive properly. This comes from Maria in Greece. I'll show you the beautiful stamp. So thank you so much. She's got gorgeous tiny printing, or that she can fit so much information. I always thought I had very small printing or writing, but not legible like this at that. So thank you so much, Maria, for thinking of me on my birthday. The next card comes from Lewis in the United Arab Emirates in Dubai. We've got a great 3D card. You can see the camels going towards the city. On the back, you can see the stamps. At the time he sent this, it was 37 degrees on September 24th. That's pretty warm. All these cards are showing warm. Even back when, in the summertime, when he was showing that it was 43 degrees and getting really hot. He wasn't done though. Look at this longer card, this camel. He's the only person I know that sends camel cards, so I'm very appreciative to be one of the people that I get the cards from. When you're looking at the Middle East, that's what you think about. You think about camels and the desert and everything that's going on there, the heat. There on the back, we've got that beautiful stamp. This is just a image the same as the front, but you can see the stamps. And he's even gone in and gotten a wax seal done on that. So a camel sticker. And Paquita always says hello to Polo, but never says hi to me. I'm not sure what's up with that. Paquita is Lewis's cat. Doesn't seem to like me, but really likes Polo. So it's nice that Polo's got some fans. So thank you, Lewis, for the cards. The next card comes from Jilly B. Jilly B living her life her way. You've got to check out her channel on YouTube. So this is a nice card all about post-crossing things. And on the back, we have some cat stamps, some decorations. She had a beautiful getaway off the coast of Africa, which when we saw the pictures, beautiful, beautiful. So looked like she had a great time. Jilly also sent me this. It's a new series of stamps that's just come out, and she's turned it into a maxi card. So last week on That Dad Guy Answers, I was talking about maxi cards and showed a couple that I had. And here's another one for the collection. Unfortunately, they pen stamped or canceled it, but it happens. Still looks great. And on the back, we've got some trick or treat. So she's getting ready. Got some stickers there all set for Halloween. It's coming up faster than we'd like sometimes, but it is coming. She wasn't done there. She sent this beautiful cupcake card for my birthday. So it looks delicious. On the back, we've got some Transformers stamps and hedgehogs. So thank you, Jilly, for that. My last one also comes from the UK. This one comes from Michelle. She got it all decorated for Halloween. We've got some cool stamps. We've got another Transformer stamp there as well. And inside the envelope, we have a World Postcard Day postcard. So thank you for that, Michelle. And then we have this one, which is more Halloween themed. So I like that. We've talked about doing swaps with themes. So this was a Halloween theme, but she's also included some stamps. Whenever she gets some used stamps on her envelopes, she's gracious enough to send them on to me. That's perfect. So thank you so much for that, Michelle. Thank you to everybody else who sent something in. That means I've got more mail this weekend that I've got to respond to, which makes me happy that I can get more letters out there. Because the more I can send, the more I send back. And I know I've got some officials that can go because I've been having responses saying that my cards are getting their destination. I got my World Postcard Day badge, badge number 2 for me. Wasn't there for all 3 of them, but I have 2 of them now, which I'm very excited about. Does kind of make me upset that I didn't start post-crossing a year earlier so I could have all 3 of them. To be a completionist, you know what I said? I like to complete things, so I would have liked to have had that, but I'm very pleased with the 2 that I do have. I do have a question about badges, though. What if the other badges are out there? I know some people have travel badges that have like little rulers on them. I got an ambassador badge, so that was cool because I was in the newspaper here. But I'm curious what other badges are out there that you can get, and how do you attain those badges? So if you have knowledge on that, because you've been in Postcrossing for a long time, or maybe you work at the head office for Postcrossing and you want to reach out, you can do that too. I would love to hear about the different badges, because it's something I'd like to talk about in another video as well, to let people know all about it. I'll do some more research on my own, but if you have any comments about badges maybe you have and how you got them, leave me a message about it. All right, you guys. Oh, before I say my ending, make sure you leave your questions today for That Dad Guy Answers, so I can answer them tomorrow morning. I know I got a few that have come in, but always looking for more. The more questions I have, the better the video is going to be, because I'll have a variety of topics to talk about. So go back to That Dad Guy Answers part 35, leave your question, and I'll answer it tomorrow. All right, have a magical week. All right, I'm back. You know why I'm back? Because this card did not get mentioned. I actually had 24 cards. I've been having problems uploading this video to YouTube for a little while now, and so I deleted it and tried again, and now I've deleted it again because I went into the office to look for something and found this card. I did not want it to get missed. So this comes from Nina in Alberta, and she actually sent me a Thanksgiving Day card. You can see how she's lovely decorated here with the butter tart stamp, great dessert up on the corner. If you want to check out all her Instagram creativity, she's Lacoustache on Instagram. So go check her out. So Lockustash, I believe how you do it and how you pronounce it. So she's got her own little shops and things there too. So worth checking her out and supporting her if you can. So thank you, Nina. Sorry it didn't make the first part, but it has made the video because I've deleted everything else and I've started fresh adding this in at the end of the video for you. And I appreciate the hedgehog card. So have a magical week this time. I'm done. Hopefully it will upload properly now. We shall see. What, Polo? You say like, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Bye.